Mini has this distinctive looking front you cannot mistake by any other car. It doesn't matter if it is a Cooper, Clubman or Countryman, but in the meanwhile you get a girlfriend, you get a wife, you get kids, and you need more space. And that's why they give you Clubman.
The biggest Mini in history is a true successor to the first Clubman from 1969. 47 years later, today's Clubman is bigger, faster, and even better looking. It has 6 doors because the trunk doors are split in 2, like a van of sorts, which gives the Mini some extra practicality and special looks. And like the rest of the Mini cars, the Clubman retains its interesting exterior details, which make it chic. Before we go on a drive, we'd like to show you the vehicle's lighting, where Mini certainly didn't hold back. LED headlights are always welcome, but where this car is truly attractive at night is at the back.
Mini is really full of these little details that make it special, like this projected logo on the floor. The taillights really stand out in the dark. But the biggest specialty of all of this car is definitely the trunk doors. But before I open it with the press of a button, pay attention to these lights. Safety first. So, how much space is there in the new Clubman? A lot.
While talking about little details, here's a lit door handle and retro-designed pedals on the floor. Tasteful chrome inserts here and there, and an abundance of ambient lighting, like this design on the doors, for example. We cannot go past the airplane-like switches and space for your best friend. The indicators on the gear shifter light up to tell you what mode you're in, while the infotainment deserves special praise as it's high resolution and has a lovely graphical design. And the sport mode, a rocket. The Mini is built to a high standard, which is shared with its ride. It's pleasurable but can also be sporty, depending of course on your right foot and the driving mode you choose.
Mini Clubman is still a Mini, and that is a good thing. That means it drives well, it has enormous grip, and this version, that version, had a 2.0-liter diesel engine with 190 horsepower. That means it goes really fast if you want, but with one important thing, the consumption. 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers, and we weren't driving exactly economical. There is one bad thing though. The visibility through the rear window is really bad because of the center pillar of the trunk doors. So if you have enough money to buy this car, save some extra euros for the rear view camera. And In the back, there's a lot of leg room and also headspace, so good job, Mini.
The seats are wrapped in leather, while the rear passengers have their own air vent. As always, the interior will polarize people's opinions. Some will love it, some not. We like it a lot as it's really different from the rest, but still functional and especially built to a high standard of quality. The circular switch around the gear shifter is used to set the driving mode. The ceiling houses some extra aircraft switches, so if you're driving a Mini, you'll feel like a jet fighter pilot, especially with the transparent heads-up display. It is true, however, that you will be paying for something so chic. The base model will be yours for 26,500 euros. Almost fully loaded, it will cost you more than 42,000 euros.